I'm here with Arianna Huffington, who is the editor-in-chief and CEO and founder of the HuffingtonPost.com, and she's just come off giving a keynote. What do you think was the most provocative or salient point today?
Well, I found it really interesting when we talked about how content is king, but also context matters. Like we have over 800 bloggers at the Huffington Post, and we're providing them with context. The Huffington Post has a certain attitude, a certain perspective on the news. So when people come to the Huffington Post, they're both getting the content of the individual bloggers, but also the context of the Huffington Post in which they're appearing.
You're about to launch some new verticals, which you talked about, and a feature called Huff It. Can you talk a little bit about that?
The Huff It has already been launched. Mm-hmm. It's very much like Dig It. Mm-hmm. So our readers can pick their own stories, and the most huffed stories make it to our homepage. So they can actually become editors by being empowered to use the Huff It tool to impact what are the stories that we are going to be giving prominence to.
And you're also launching some new verticals,
yes,
you mentioned.
We're launching a technology vertical, a business vertical, a media vertical, living vertical.
Are these all sort of mini blogs within the blog?
No, they're really going to be Huffington Posts. The way the Huffington Post is now about politics, we're going to replicate it with all those other issues. So it's going to be a collection again of news in the area, let's say, of technology, and also bloggers blogging about the news.
So basically kind of like Eat the Press is the media vertical.
Well, except that Eat the Press is going to be expanded to have multiple bloggers and also a news aggregator about the media, much more than Eat the Press is now.
What do you think your biggest challenge is in terms of monetizing your blog and really making this a money-making business?
Well, right now, the biggest challenge is getting the advertising that we need at this expanded stage, because we are obviously spending more money, we are hiring more people, we are moving into investigative reporting, and so all that is to be paid for, and so this is really the next stage. Upping our levels of advertising on the site.
So you really need video content, video advertising?
Absolutely. Video content is going to be a big part of what we're doing. Advertisers love video, as you know, and we're going to be providing a lot of it.
Do you have any new sponsorships coming on board that you know of?
Well, we get a lot of advertising from Hollywood, a lot of movie companies. We get a lot of cars. I mean, Toyota is a big advertiser for us, and consumer products. And of course, the advantage of having a vertical like living is that it's going to be dealing with a lot of areas that advertisers want to be part of.
It's really hard, though, to get advertisers to sponsor news. It's really tough.
Well, we're not really looking for sponsorship in that sense. Advertising, when it appears on our page, is not sponsoring any particular part of the page.
What about your take on this whole Google lawsuit and Viacom? What's your take on it?
Well, I really believe that the model that Fox is adopting, by buying MySpace, and moving into that realm is, I think, the model of the future, rather the model that Viacom is adopting, which is let's sue the hell out of you. Because coexistence, for me, is the name of the game. And we're not going to be able to stop what is happening, the user-generated content, together with content that users like from other shows, or whether it's The Daily Show or Lost appearing on YouTube. It's going to be happening.
The genie's out of the bottle, but...
The genie's out of the bottle. Right. So why not cooperate with the genie and monetize the genie and use it in a way to promote your product? I mean, look at how many more people have seen The Daily Show because the Daily Show clips have appeared on YouTube.
You think it's going to stop YouTube's growth, though, with this suit, or how's it going to end up?
I don't really think so. I think YouTube is a phenomenon because of its response to a real need in people to basically find something they like and say, here, look at that, which is like a very human need and desire.
Finally, what are your words of advice on fearlessness for Hillary?
To start speaking from her heart, to start speaking her mind, and to stop calculating as much and trying to weigh every single word, because the truth is that it's just an amazing universe we're in, and people are longing for authenticity and for leaders who are going to level with them.
Thank you very much.